Okay, you know there is something good happening in the kitchen when you're cutting an onion and you got everybody coming in here going, what's for dinner? Dinner is going to happen in this one pot, taco spaghetti. Guys, this one is a good one. Two flavors merged together in one pot. What are you waiting for? Go grab your pot, some spaghetti, some taco flavorings, and let's put this one together. Okay, so over medium-high heat in a large skillet, I'm going to start heating up 1 tablespoon of some oil here. Got my 1 onion that I've chopped up really good. I'm going to add that. All right, I'm going to cook these down because, you know, this is flavor right here, and when they get really softened and get a nice little brown to them, they taste really good. So that's where we're going to get to here in just a minute. Ooh, those smell delicious. We're going to go ahead now and season our onions with a little bit of salt and some pepper. Finish these off here. I like to season every layer. Whatever you're doing, just season it. Okay, look at that brownness on those onions. Flavor. All right. Got 2 pounds of ground beef going in. Pass that off. All right, I'm just going to use my meat chopper here because it makes quick work of breaking up your ground beef. You just push down on it and twist. My favorite tool in the kitchen. I know y'all know that. Okay, what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to bring you back as soon as my ground beef is all browned up. Okay, the ground beef and onion, it's all browned. I'm going to push my meat aside here because what you want to do is drain your meat. Now, I like to take some paper towels, put it in there, and absorb all that excess grease. It's the fastest way to do this without having to drag out other dishes to help with that. What we're going to do now is add our taco seasoning. Now, this is my homemade taco seasoning. And I will link it down below in the description box if you want to check out the video or the link to the recipe for this. Now, 3 tablespoons of this is good for 1 pound of ground beef, so I'll be putting 6 tablespoons in here. Now, this is kind of a doubled recipe, so if you want to single the recipe, you can do that also with no problem. But I got hungry people here today.
Here today.
Today, every day I should say. There we go. All right, I'm going to mix this in. All right, we're going to go ahead now and add 1 can of corn that we're going to drain. I got my sous chef over here, Thomas, my husband, putting him to work. Now, you want to leave your burner on, okay, because we're going to cook everything in this one pot. So we want to keep everything nice and hot. All right. Now we're going to add a can of, now, I should tell y'all, this is a 15-ounce can of corn. And then we have a 10-ounce size of Rotel tomatoes. Alright, so here is my Rotel tomatoes. Now this is flavored with green chilies. If you want to use regular can of diced tomatoes and add your green chilies, you can do that also. Or you can leave the green chilies totally out. Okay, now what we're going to do is add 4 cups, let's see, 8 cups of chicken broth. Let's see what this looks like. We're going to be cooking our spaghetti in here, so I don't want to put too much in there. Let's see. All right, we're going to get a spoon, and you want to taste this. Let's see. I think I'm going to add 2 more cups, because we've got a lot of spaghetti to put in. That looks good there. Almost looks like a taco soup, huh?
Almost.
Ooh. All right, let's go in for the taste here. Mmm. Oh my gosh, that is so good. All right. So what we're going to do is add about 12 ounces of spaghetti, uncooked. Okay, so if you have an aversion to spaghetti being cut in half before you cook it, you can close your eyes right now. I don't know what the deal is with that, do you? Yeah, maybe my husband doesn't know either, but you know, if I break up spaghetti into something, people really just go off the deep end. I don't know, but maybe somebody will tell me what that means. All right.
Well, I'm sure they will now.
Now you want to put your heat on to high. We're going to bring this to a boil. You can always go back and add liquid to it if you think you need more liquid while it's cooking. Okay, we've got the boil going on here. What you want to do is make sure that that spaghetti is all submerged into the liquid there. We're going to turn this onto a low heat. All right, what we're going to do now is place the lid on it. We're going to cook this for about 13 to 16 minutes. We're just looking for that spaghetti to get really cooked and fork tender. And check it every so often just to make sure that the spaghetti is not sticking to the bottom of your pot. Okay guys, I'll be back to finish this up for you. Oh my goodness, you guys, that looks delicious. All right, we're gonna go ahead and stir this up. Now I've already stirred it up twice through those 13 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is take a piece of spaghetti and try it for doneness. Yes, you know what's really good about cooking pasta in all of your juices and deliciousness here is that that pasta absorbs all those flavors and it's so good. It's so different from cooking your pasta separate and adding it, okay? So what we're gonna do now is turn off our burner. Now if you feel like you need to add a few more minutes to fully cook your spaghetti or pasta or whatever you're putting in there, then you know, give it a few more minutes. But ours is done here. So what we're gonna do is take some cheese. Now I've got some sharp cheddar cheese here. And we're just going to cover the top here. And then I have some Monterey Jack cheese that I'm going to add. Now if you have a Mexican blend cheese or, you know, even some mozzarella cheese, because you know it is a taco spaghetti, so if you want to add some of those flavors, that's totally fine. So let's add a little bit of this right here for some more color. And put a lid back on this. Let it sit for about 5 minutes and absorb everything, and then melt that cheese. Okay, look at that, you guys. It looks so delicious. We've let it sit for a little bit to pull itself all together. Got that cheese nice and melted. Now you could either chop up some fresh parsley or some cilantro or even some green onions to kind of give it some color there and let it pop. All right. Okay guys, what are you thinking about my taco spaghetti? I'm thinking lots of things right now. And one, it smells amazing. It looks amazing. Oh, let's go in for this taste here. Oh my gosh. Y'all, if you haven't tried taco spaghetti yet, I urge you, try it soon. It is so delicious. All right, give me a thumbs up on this one, you guys. Comment down below. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you'll always know when shows like this one here are posted. Y'all go check my other one pot meals. I will link them down below in the description box. I will see you on my next episode.